You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, so we're going to be talking about Yankees legend Paul O'Neill. Now, Paul O'Neill hasn't played for the Yankees, I believe, since 2001, if I'm not mistaken. He's a four-time World Series champion. And, guys, they just finally retired his number the other day. I can't believe it actually took that long to actually retire his number, but it finally happened. But this man appeared at Yankee Stadium for the first time in like 2 years, and he works for the Yankees. Why, you may ask? It's because he has refused to actually get the Wuhan virus vaccine. Well, they actually allowed him to actually go to the stadium, but however, there was a caveat, folks. He was not allowed to interact with the players because he doesn't have the jab, and they think that he's actually going to give these players COVID possibly, even though you can actually spread the virus and get the virus regardless of your vaccination status. But here we go, guys. Unvaccinated Paul O'Neill had to stay away from Yankees players during number retirement. This is absolutely ridiculous, folks. New York Yankees legend Paul O'Neill became the 23rd person in franchise history to have his number retired in a Sunday afternoon ceremony at Yankee Stadium. It was a nice celebration in front of a packed house that ended with an epic salute to the famous bleacher crashers as O'Neill ended his speech. A good day, right? A silly one too. O'Neill, an analyst for the Yes Network, hasn't been around the stadium much, if at all, this season because he's unvaccinated. The 59-year-old has been calling games remotely from his Ohio home since the 2020 pandemic-shortened season and still isn't allowed back in the booth because of the network's absurd mandate. Wow. So 2 years later, this man is not actually allowed to go to Yankee Stadium in the booth and do his job because he's unvaccinated. And like I said before, guys, whether you're vaccinated or not, you can still get and spread the virus no matter what. But anyway, it says O'Neill wasn't even allowed to be near a current Yankees player during Sunday's ceremony. Unvaccinated personnel are barred from interaction with any players in the dugout and clubhouse. This is crazy. So because O'Neill didn't get the jab, he couldn't be around Aaron Judge. He could just yell to him from a safe distance, of course, at the end of his speech. O'Neill, who was a monster in New York during his 9 seasons, is clearly annoyed by the nonsense. He was asked twice about the COVID policy in a pre-ceremony interview and punted both times. Quote, "I'd rather not discuss that," O'Neill told NJ.com baseball columnist Bob Klapisch, who then asked about working remotely. Clap, "I really don't want to go there." Because I'm pretty sure, Paul O'Neill actually would like to be back in the booth doing the game in person. But this man is working from his Ohio home in his basement, still at this point. I mean, these people that are running Yes Network are supposed to be following the science, right? I mean, even Kyrie Irving, who is not vaccinated, eventually was actually allowed to go into Barclays Center to actually watch a game, even though they didn't allow him to play the game because he wasn't vaccinated. You see how crazy some of these things are? I do believe now that Kyrie Irving actually can actually play for the Nets now. But Paul O'Neill can't interact with players? Come on. When will this end, folks? When will this end? Novak Djokovic can't actually go to the U.S. Open because he's unvaccinated. He can't get in the country. I mean, these insane policies need to end. Newsflash, folks, the virus is not going away. It is never going away. It's going to be here like the cold. It's going to be here like the flu. You got to get used to it. You got to learn how to live with it. Because the vax, If you want to get it, that's fine. If you don't, we said it before, that's your business. But regardless, guys, you can still get this thing and spread it regardless of your vaccination status. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.